Hello folks, Joe Battaglia, your host of the Insurance Television Network. You know, a lot of viewers always write in and say, hey Joe, what is the perfect way to network the Medicare market? What's a way that I could build my business with somebody or a group of people or an organization that could help my business grow? Now here's what we look at, networking. You know, you look at the term networking, that's a buzzword, right, in any industry. They always tell you mentor. You know, if you go working somewhere, right, you want to be mentored by people who could show you how to network yourself. Well, you see, here's a problem. Networking is a fantastic concept, but how you network, well, that could be the meaning between being productive and not being productive. So let's take a little look at networking, what it should look like. You know, a lot of folks, they network, especially in the insurance business. You know, maybe you network yourself and you go to chambers of commerces, or there's other networking meetings that you go to, right? Look, let's face it, you've all been there, right? Think about it. You know, on a lot of those meetings you go to, and let's call those chambers of commerce meetings, right? Maybe they might have hundreds of people there, right? And this is dinners or luncheons or breakfast, whatever it may be. You see, they're okay, but I want you to think about something. If there was a way for you to be the only agent of whatever you're selling at that meeting, wouldn't it be great? But it's probably not the case. You know, let's face it, every networking meeting, people always tell us the same thing. You know, there's insurance agents, there's financial advisors, there are real estate agents, it's the same old thing. And the problem is, it's not just you. Everybody's selling the same old product and services is there. So when a person needs to speak to somebody, well, there's lots of other people to talk to. They don't need to speak to you. And a lot of agents, a lot of different professions, all they do is start handing out cards. They hand out cards to everybody they see. You know, there's that old phrase, you know, hey, just throw it against the wall, something's going to stick. That's okay, but that's not really the way you want to do business. You see, you need to focus what you do. We're going to take a quick look at something that's worked very, very well for many, many years for lots of agents. The idea is if you go and network and you just give cards to everybody, isn't everybody in that room doing the same thing? And you all walk out with a batch of cards. And what do you do with it? You go home and you start searching the cards, trying to find out the one. You start studying the person and all that stuff like that. And then you call them and say, hey, we met at the networking meeting the other day. Hey, you want to just, sit down and talk to you? You know what happens? After a while, in the meeting, everybody's gung-ho to meet each other. And then when reality sets in, weeks later, days later, whatever it may be, suddenly there's not the same enthusiasm when you first had that conversation. You know why? Because there were lots of other people there that do the same thing you do. Well, let's turn this all around and let's do something totally different. Suppose you're in the Medicare market space, right? And a lot of our viewers are. Well, you have to look at what group, what organization, what profession can help you the most to get in front of more seniors. And how could you help the other person's business grow? Because when you go to networking meetings, think about what you care about. You don't really care about that other person who you hand a card to. You're trying to drum up business from what? For you, from them. But we want you to think about how you could help that other person first. You see, just like writing applications, right? When you help out a senior first and you do everything right, they're going to refer you countless times. Wouldn't you agree? But if you don't help the person, why are they going to help you grow your business? If you're just looking for business out of them and not reciprocating because you can't, that's a problem, isn't it? So that networking meeting, that relationship is very short-lived. It's not going to last long. Because after a while, the other party realizes there's nothing, right? Nothing going back and forth. It's only one way. That's no good. So what is a profession, especially in the Medicare profession, what is a profession that you think you can align yourself up, that you can help? There's only one quick thing that comes to my mind. Elder care attorneys. Elder care attorneys deal with what? Seniors. People going on to Medicare. You see, their whole world is, well, a lot of seniors come up to them with trusts, right? With wills and healthcare proxies. And they want to make sure they secure their assets. They're working with seniors. Let's take a look at how you can work with this. Let's say you go to a networking meeting. What you need to do is seek out those elder care attorneys. And why are we doing this? You work with people that you know you can help also. Doesn't that elder care attorney work with seniors, you work with seniors. You can refer those seniors to his business or her business. You see, now when you go and you talk to the elder care attorney, because you researched prior who it was, and think about it, it could be just a campaign you do to all elder care attorneys, right? We have a lot of agents that have luncheons or meetings to elder care attorneys and attract them to let them know what they do, how they help people with Medicare. Think about this. If an elder care attorney is helping somebody out with their wills and healthcare and trust, don't you think one of those questions would be, or concerns, is what do I do with my health insurance? Think about this. You're a natural fit together. There's a natural synergy between you and an elder care attorney. Let's take this relationship further. Once you meet with that elder care attorney and you've identified that attorney, when you meet with him, and you have to be very sincere in what you do. It's got to be a two-way street, but be sincere in helping them first. So what you do is, John, thank God I met you. I understand you're an elder care attorney. Is that correct? Where's your office located? Oh, I'm over here, over there. Wonderful. I have to tell you something. Every year, the company I'm associated with, right, they help thousands of people every single year with their Medicare health options. And many of these people always ask us about wills and trusts and healthcare processes because it's a major concern, isn't it? I would love to have somebody I can refer business to because I'm not an expert in that field. Is that something that you can help me with? You see what you're doing? That person, that elder care attorney, came to that meeting because they're looking for business too. If I'm providing them an outlet for their business services, isn't that what they were looking for? Think about this. And then what they're going to do is, because they know what you do, because I help people with their Medicare health options, and these same people are always looking for their wills, their healthcare proxies, and all that stuff. You see, there is a mix. Do you see this? What he's going to do is he's going to start to refer business to you, because every one of those clients has their wills and healthcare proxies as a concern. Your clients and also his clients have the concern about their Medicare health options. So both right away you're setting up a relationship that works from the start. When you start talking to people who are really not in the business, they're in other businesses, you know what, maybe they can give you a client or two in the course of a year. But the idea is I want the elder care attorney. There might be one single, he might be a one-man shop, or he might represent a firm. We have lots of success stories that we hear from agents getting into what? A firm. And they do presentations to all the attorneys in the firm, and now those attorneys refer business to them. You see, don't dabble working with every profession. You need to focus, pinpoint where you want to be. Laser market towards what? Those elder care attorneys, because they can give you an unbelievable amount of referrals. But remember something, it's a two-way street. You can't just look to help yourself, you have to help them. Be sincere in what you do. As we always mention on our podcast, you have to play in traffic. In other words, you don't want to talk to an owner of a paint store or hardware store. Where's the referrals going to come for that? Of course you could help that person when they retire, but do they really have that? You know, you can say, well, all their senior clients, do you really think they're going to put a sign up in the store about what you do? You need to think smart and play smart. The idea is if you want to be efficient and productive, you need to play in traffic. Elder care attorneys can help you. Send an introductory letter to them. Let them know what you do. Have a luncheon, invite a bunch of them for a lunch. Let them know what you do. Do not ever hesitate in introducing yourself to an elder care attorney because they want more business and they need your help. You are the person to help them. So if you're interested in developing that market, which you should, remember elder care attorneys is the way to go. It's one of the pieces in the puzzle to make your life easy, to make your business grow exponentially. Imagine having all these attorneys everywhere that you can what? Get business from, and you can give them business. You don't think you're going to have somebody come up to you and say, hey, you know what? I need a will. No problem. In a brief conversation, you might say to somebody, you know, do you have a will? If you don't, I know somebody can help you. Remember, it's all the way you present something to somebody. But if you don't present something to somebody, they'll never know what you could do. You need to bring a value of why the magic of you, the relationships that you have with other folks, other businesses that can help that client. If you help that client, your business will grow. If you have a relationship and you build these centers of influence of people who can really help your business grow and vice versa, you're on the road to success. So I hope you implement some of these things we share with you, because the more you implement, the bigger and better and more productive your business will grow. So start to identify, make a list of all the different elder care attorneys in your area. Send introductory letters to them. We'll show you how. Send those letters to them and follow up with a call. Or maybe have a luncheon. Send out a bunch of invitations. See if you can get 4, 5, 6, 10 elder care attorneys to come in for a luncheon, because they need to know about the changes to Medicare, because those changes affect their clients. It all works together, folks. There are countless stories I could share with you, but the most important thing is you just have to do it. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this quick little episode on how to position yourself with elder care attorneys. Remember, these shows, these podcasts are designed to help you grow your business. If you take some of the information and work with it, your business will grow. If there's any topics, any concerns you have that you want to discuss with us, send it right into us. Give us a call. We are here to help you grow your business. Remember, I'm Joe Battaglia, your host of the Insurance Television Network, and I thank you for viewing another exciting episode. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.